Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, Frankie's Tarot. I'm doing your next 7 days whenever this video gets to you. This will be general and love. I'm looking at the highest energy around you, your higher self. What kind of energy is what's influencing you? And we'll look at the planetary influences as well too. We got justice, your energy. Look at this, your highest energy right here showing up, the justice card. True love, finding peace here too as well the next 7 days, or feeling like something's coming to a closure. You could be closing a karmic chapter in your life, you know, and just finally feeling at peace with things. All right. Closing a karmic chapter, it doesn't mean that you're ending a relationship for good. It just means that you may be closing a karmic chapter of behaviors, learning the lessons regarding the situations around you, because the justice card is your card, which is all about relationships to, you know, love, money, career, your family, friends, you know, it's relations with everything. So it does seem like this week could be a really good week of making peace with certain people in your life and certain situations. The Justice card talks about success as well too. So if around your business, you may feel this energy of success. What does that mean? You know, sometimes it, you know, maybe for some of you it's hitting the jackpot. Maybe it's getting that raise, getting extra you know, bonus or something like that. For some of you, it could be your personal business, you know, reaching some sort of milestone, some sort of success. But it is a feeling though that you may be feeling, or currently are, or will be, of just, you know that you're headed towards success. Okay, so I like that as your overall energy. I pulled some crystals, been playing. I always have crystals around in my readings, but I never bring them in to show you. They just kind of sit there. But I have the rose quartz for you for healing love, and we do have divine love here with the justice card. I have the amethyst here to ease your stress and help in healing. All these stones have so many healing properties, but these are just the ones that I'm calling out. Black tourmaline for protection, and aquamarine for inner peace, and the howlite here to guide in any insecurities that you may have. All right, we have a Cancer sun around you, and we also have a Virgo energy here, house 6. House 6 can talk about your daily routine, everyday life. And so this next 7 days could really be just a real big focus on your everyday routine. You know, maybe you're just grinding away and everything's balanced and peaceful, you know. Also, you know, with it, whenever I see the house 6, it also says what needs to come into balance. Are you happy with your routine? Are you wanting to add something, do something, but you've been making excuses not to? So this is an energy of, maybe this is a week that you need to pay attention to your relation to yourself and your everyday duties. And are you under a lot of stress? You know, we got the Gemini energy here, connect. I love this card. I know you can see, I'm sorry, you can see the light here. My setup is not the most professional, but I'm doing my best. All right. So I do see Gemini, which is connect. So some of you could be connecting with the Gemini this week, or another Libra. We do have Cancer, strong Cancer sun, and Virgo. But this card here says, you know, stay adaptable this week. There's a strong chance that you'll be doing a lot of networking this week, connecting with others, a really talkative week. All right, somewhat superficial with the Gemini energy. So it's just not deep conversations, and it's just really like having fun, playfulness, communicating, connecting. So for those of you, you know, this is a strong week if you're looking for connection or communication with others, for this to come in for you. All right, take advantage of this. It just seems like more people will be open in your relationships to have that kind of communication with ease, and just feeling really connected. When I see this Gemini card too, and this is a very informative card, Gemini rules house 3. It's all about learning. It's all about connecting, social activities, social media, and writing and things like that, you know, intellectual things. And I feel like if some of you have been kind of waiting for answers, or needing some sort of information, or feeling stuck in your life, this is a strong chance that information will be flowing to you effortlessly. So information regarding, situations that you've been worried about, what are the truths, how come I haven't seen this? And so you may hear a lot of gossip, and you may hear like information coming in weird ways, maybe reading something, but you'll get the answers that you've been looking for if you're seriously looking for certain answers in your life about things. It's just the universe brings it in funny ways. So you, like, even when you come into a tarot reading, you may get your answer, but the communication, it's going to just be flowing around you. So if you've got your ears peeled and you're listening, then you'll be aware of these messages as they come in. All right, I have the trine energy for you. So you see this beautiful energy that is around you. Is the trine energy is when the planets, they're in this position where they harmonize with one another and they work off each other's energies, and it just seems like everything is effortless for us. All right, everything just goes with the flow. Very harmonious energy for the next 7 days. All right, it brings a lot of luck, and it seems like you're stepping into, or you may feel as though, wow, everything's just going easy in my life. And that's the flow. It depends on how we all have different experiences, how you experience it. But when everything just seems to come to you and you don't need to stress about it, it's just there. You open your door, there it is, the package, right? And you didn't have to wait. That's the kind of energy that's around you this week. So taking advantage of that and kind of working with those energies. Let's see what else I have for you. Let's see you, the challenge, or what you're focused on, people around you. Remember, I will do Aries to Pisces at the end for those of you who have somebody specific on your mind. And I will also look at love here to see who's coming towards you. And I'll get some advice from Spirit at the end too. And maybe pull some tea leaves for some fun predictions that might be coming towards you. All right, Libra. Let's take a look at you. Let's see what's going on. You must be looking good. Looking good, Libra. All right. So for some of you, clearly you could be dealing with a relationship with a Cancer. That's really, really strong. You may find yourself organizing or paying attention to details or focusing more this week, where you're fine-tuning things and mediating and things like that for some of you. But it's going to be a good ending here. If you are going through some sort of divorce or ending or contracts or anything like that, there's an energy here that whatever contracts you're signing, whatever you're ending, is going to go out with a nice, easy flow and a win-win situation. Okay, so that's the energy around you, a win-win, no matter what you're dealing with. So here we got the Lovers card for you right out the gate, a Gemini energy, and we got the King of Pentacles. All right, so that's like work here too. So you have somebody very thoughtful, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strongly around you in love is what I'm picking up with already. And again, they could have Cancer in their chart, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they have to. They just could be a Cancerian type of energy, very, very motherly and very nurturing. But it does show that you're in love with somebody here. You're in love definitely with a King of Pentacles type of energy. Somebody who's very thoughtful, but somebody who also takes their time and contemplates serious decisions. They're not going to move quickly. You may find yourself communicating with this person a lot more this week, and things just, mutual attraction here. Things just kind of going with the flow. All right, so real strong probability here of a love affair, either beginning or starting or compromising, right? This is divine love, justice, divine love, so it doesn't always mean, like I said at the beginning, that you're ending a cycle with a person and you have to say bye. You're ending some sort of agreement. You've learned the lesson, and it looks as though the two of you coming in together here and saying, I'm ready for the next cycle. And this could be somebody new too. You both are kind of closing chapters in your life, coming together and meeting one another. All right. I do have to say, because I know a lot of people just want to hear about love, and but there are some of us that just love to hear about business and our stability and wealth. And what this is showing here too is that you are attracting in Libra wealth. prosperity. The King of Pentacles, everything he touches turns to gold, whether male or female, okay? Everything he touches turns to gold. That's what this card is. It's like he's so business mindset, so, you know, confident. He's not insecure. He does not second guess himself, you know, and this is the energy it seems like you're attracted into. And if this is you in business, like I said, you're moving towards a major success in business. There's no doubt. You know, you're not, as long as, you know, your insecurities aren't creeping up on you. But again, the King of Pentacles is showing up saying, even if you have any, you're not showing the world, or especially with work. When it comes to work, you have a great work ethic. The Lover's card and the Justice card shows major accomplishment, major success in business this week. So that is an opportunity. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you know, you just started in the workforce. It doesn't matter if, I mean, if you don't have a job and you're not looking for work or anything like that, obviously that message is not going to, you know, matter to you. But for those of you in the workforce, work field, career, or entrepreneur, this is a strong week for you to really, really attract in and find success in certain areas. All right, so here we go. Here's what Spirit, you know, kind of like wants you to know here. There's a judgment period coming in. Now you got Judgment and Justice, which really does talk about major influence, major energy in your life, major time, major shift. Right, Judgment here is if this is somebody that you're reconciling with this week, right? This is this Judgment card. The Spirit's asking you, can you release judgments upon one another? Because that's part of the lesson, closing the lesson, and part of the cycle. If some of you are calling in a second chance, you know, whether this is with somebody who's passed. Remember, if you're a second chance can be just you, a second chance at love again. It could be a brand new person. You're just giving yourself that second chance, and it's a beautiful, harmonious relationship coming in. Okay, and again, for those of you that are waiting for a second chance, strong energy here of the two of you letting go, possibly, if you can let go of any shame, any guilt, any, you know, judging each other through your lens of trauma is what we're doing in our own insecurities. Are we able to put that aside and reconcile and come together and start fresh? And if so, there's a huge energy of success and balance here. And this could be somebody that you end up spending, you know, quite a while together. All right, in this lifetime is what I'm getting. So for signs, again, I get in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have a strong Gemini, I have a Scorpio, I have a Libra, and I have a Cancer Sun in a Virgo for energies. All right, so let's just kind of pull a card for love, money, and success, even though everything's coming together for you. We've got the Hermit card. So in your love position, so you've been on a journey. You've been on a journey. All right. In your money and career, you got Four of Wands. So you're about to hit a major milestone, and you're coming towards a major milestone here. Hope you can see these cards. The Hermit card, Virgo energy, right, which was coming through. So you've been working really hard, just maintaining life in general, every day, grinding, you know, maybe some of you have withdrawn a little bit. You kind of feel like you've been alone for a long time. Maybe you've lost faith, lost hope. Or maybe some of you just been on this journey for this, you know, this karmic journey, this karmic path forever. And you've been enlightened, okay, with this Judgment energy. You've had some wake-up call, and you're ready for a second chance. You're so ready to take these tools, take this knowledge, or these experiences that you've gone through, and you're ready to show up, and you're so wise and following your inner guidance here. It's leading you towards a commitment. You know, even this Four of Wands, major milestone, major celebration in your life. So coming together, and you have cards of marriage here. So it's definitely a profound relationship that you're dealing with this next 7 days whenever you get this video. Okay, so you are working towards major accomplishment. And look at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Cups. You see a lot of happiness. You being surrounded by good friends, being surrounded by happiness, joy, party, maybe going on a date, reconciling with good friends, your past partner. Could be a million things, but anybody, not a million, but anybody, I can exaggerate. But it does show this happiness, this coming together, and you celebrating some big victory. Some big victory this week. And we see it all over this. A milestone, the Four of Wands is celebrating a victory. So it's almost like you're getting, you know, it's like it's like this trine energy, like I was saying. It seems like love and your career and your money. So it's a good week for you to feel very successful and balanced and at peace in all areas of your life. Focusing at money and career and love. Okay, so it does seem like a good week for you regarding, and it's like you're celebrating some major win this week with that Four of Wands. All right, and I do have the Seven of Swords here for some advice here for you, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, stop holding yourself back. Stop sabotaging your dreams here. The Ten of Pentacles is you're headed towards prosperity. Some of you, it might be your inner desire, and you just, you know, you have this dream, you have this goal that you want to reach, and maybe you're not sharing with everybody, and you've been tiptoeing around what it is you really want. But this Hermit card and this Seven of Swords says, you know, you can't keep tiptoeing around, you know, what it is you truly want and holding yourself back from any huge successes in your life. Right? You deserve this. And the Seven of Swords, you may feel as though you've withdrawn from a lot of people because you can't trust a lot of people, especially with your dreams and hopes, especially if this is a beautiful reading. So it's like many of you have your hopes and dreams set really high, and you know what you want, and you have a lot of faith in your heart, and you're not giving up on this justice energy. And so maybe it's like you've had to kind of cloak up and cover your true feelings and cover your true desires so that you wouldn't be held back, or nobody would hold you back, and nobody would laugh at you or discourage you in any way, Libra. But I do feel like there could be a part of you that has had very little encouragement in your life in general, and that sometimes that voice inside your head, that self-doubt, will come in, and you're really going to have to be your own inner guidance and really kind of push yourself along. And when these thoughts, these sabotaging thoughts, these limiting beliefs come up for you regarding whether or not you deserve a prosperous life, a very beautiful life with the Ten of Pentacles, you've got to remind yourself that you friggin' deserve this. This is possible for you, and this outcome is believable, and believe in the impossible if for some of you. You know, it's and that's your advice from Spirit. Let's see what else Spirit has for you for advice, and then I'll run down Aries through Pisces for you. What else does Spirit have for you, Spirit-wise? Spirit-wise, just for Libra in general, just some really good advice about their spirituality, spiritual growth. And I've got grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. I just kind of like... So I listen to a mantra every single day just to free my heart of suffering. It's the heart mantras. And, you know, because we all have dealt with a lot of grief, Libra. And, you know, maybe you're still dealing and holding on to a lot of grief. And maybe you don't even realize that you're holding on to some old griefs, some things you haven't processed. And, you know, so you might cry and not know why you're crying. And this card is here to remind you, you know, that tears are what happen when the ice in the heart is melting and you're preparing for true love to come into your heart. You're healing. And so it's a good idea too as well to cry, and when you find yourself crying, to not pin any stories to it or try to figure out what it is that's making you cry. Just cry and be in the moment, the energy of the releasing and moving that energy so that grief can process and transmute. But it's your heart healing. It's your heart healing. So when we hold back our tears, we're not allowing our heart to cleanse, is another way I look at it. All right, so let me get one more card for you. All right, start a revolution. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. All right, be so dramatic and loving to your uniqueness. And when something comes in or somebody says something or it's against your beliefs and values, this protest, start a revolution, gives me this Aquarian energy, like, don't be afraid to be yourself or stand up for your beliefs and values. All right, and that's what that's talking about. Always stand by your truth. All right, so let's do Aries through Pisces for you. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. For those of you who have somebody specific on your mind, Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. What do you have to say? So make sure you meditate. Ask for the message that is the most highest message for you today regarding this situation. Only take what resonates. And know that if, you know, it's your thoughts. It's not me or the message. If a thought resonates, it's because it's your thought. And if you don't like the thought, you switch the story. All right, so Aries. If you're connected to an Aries, I see you guys coming together. It might have been some time. They might need a little bit more time, but we see collaboration and teamwork. You and Aries have what it takes to make it through whatever you're going through. All right, just a little bit of time is necessary. Taurus, I am intimidated by you. So Taurus keeps to themselves, and they're very secretive about how they feel about you. Very insecure, okay, at this moment right now. So they're just kind of hanging out in the background there, keeping to themselves. Gemini, all right, there's a third party. Speak your truth with Gemini. Your voice matters, all right? So if there's a third party and you're dealing with Gemini, it's time, again, remember that advice. Start a protest. Stand up for yourself. Know your worth and know your values. If somebody's promised you something and there's still a third party, then there's a time and place to put your foot down and declare what it is you deserve and want, okay? But you do you. Cancer. All right, everything is temporary, divine timing. It's a one-sided relationship right now. This is a temporary relationship with Cancer possibly, and that could be why Cancer was coming through. Maybe Cancer's here to teach you something. Gemini is really strong in your reading too, so there could have been a Cancer, or you're connected to a Cancer, but you might be holding yourself back from a Gemini. This relationship is one-sided at the moment. It also is saying divine timing with Cancer, so it's also saying it's a matter of time, or maybe that this relationship can heal. But one-sided relationship, you really have to create boundaries. Leo, all right, go with the flow with Leo. All right, trust where the universe is taking you. They find you very attractive, incredibly. Virgo, don't give up with Virgo. They love you. Help is on the way. All right, Libra, and this could be your message too as well, Libra, but messages, communicating with Libra. You will see communication this week. I can see myself with you in the future. So even Libra, this is your message. Just know that there's strong communication and connection coming around you this week. Scorpio. Scorpio, yes, the answer is yes with Scorpio. All right, it was just a fling. All right, so that might throw you off, but here's the thing. If it was just a fling and you've been thinking it's more, the answer could be yes. If you've been saying to yourself, I think this is a fling, or it's just a fling, or should I pursue this, the answer is yes. I can't answer that for you though, but right now it does look like a stage of this may have been just a fling. It could possibly turn into something more. Sagittarius, have fun with Sagittarius, but they think you deserve better than them, and embrace your inner child. So it's like being more playful with Sag. I just think that they're a little bit insecure. Capricorn, we have this person's an empath, all right? You are the love of their life. So Capricorn really feels deeply for you, deeper than you know, or maybe you already do know this, but they're very empathic. Aquarius. It's okay to feel vulnerable with Aquarius and open up, all right? They gave into temptation, all right? But there's still something there saying, hey, we can heal this. I'm willing to be open with you. Pisces. Practice moderation and find balance, or this person does. I miss you. So Pisces could be dealing with overindulgence or addictions or having too much fun and can't find balance in their life. All right, they miss you, and there could be a reason why you're separated, because that imbalance they had could have been creating a lot of imbalance in your life. But I feel like this person might be trying to balance their life out, and there's a possibility of you two being able to learn from this and move forward. I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed these readings. Please leave messages in the comments. I do read your messages. Like and subscribe, and I love you guys. Take care.